Hounded film. Hounded is a 2001 Disney Channel original movie starring Tahj Mowry, Craig Kirkwood, Shia LaBeouf, and Ed Begley Jr. It was filmed in Salt Lake City, Utah at the Madeleine Choir School campus. Plot: Jay Martin is a 13-year-old who is competing for a scholarship to a prestigious school with rival classmate and bully Ronnie Van Dusen. The scholarship is the only one of its kind available, and if Jay doesn't obtain it, he will be sent to the military academy his older brother Mike attends upstate. The headmaster of Jay's current school and Ronnie's father, Ward Van Dusen, confiscates Jay's presentation because it contained drawings depicting him as a wolf in disguise. After Ward leaves the speech lying around his office, Ronnie copies the presentation and wins the scholarship by using it in the contest. When Jay brings this up with Ward, he expresses intentions to look into it, only for Jay to later overhear Ward instructing his son to get rid of any evidence he plagiarized the speech. Jay breaks into Ronnie's pool house while the Van Dusen family is at the award ceremony in order to take his presentation back and prove to the judges it was stolen. However, Ward's wife, Eliza's show dog, Camel, discovers Jay and follows him home after she nearly gets him caught by a servant. Camel goes crazy and wrecks the Martins' home when she goes too long without her medication. After Jay spends hours trying to comfort the dog, Camel withstands no more and explodes. Mike comes home from school at his military academy while their mother is away taking care of their injured aunt and finds the house a mess and Camel with a nervous breakdown. After Jay confesses what happened with the speech and the dog, the two try to buy time to get her back home. During a phone call, Ward disavows any knowledge of Ronnie's theft to Mike. Ward is then visited by his father-in-law, the former headmaster of the school, Armand Columbus, who orders him to get his daughter's dog back or Ward will lose his job. Ward is hesitant at first, having hated Camel to begin with due to his allergies, but agrees to numerous bizarre acts just to get Camel home and Armand off his back. Over time, Camel calms down and accepts Jay as a friend. Reaching his limit, Ward finally calls the police to tap into the calls he usually received from the two boys who used a voice disguiser. Jay and Mike come up with a plan and frame Ronnie for the dog's absence. The plan works thanks to a strategy where the Van Dusens and the police find Camel in Ronnie's pool house, as well as the voice changer they used for further incrimination. This prompts Armand to say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree in realization that Ward has passed his corrupt behavior onto his son. In the end, Armand retakes his old position as headmaster of the school while demoting Ward to secretary. The scholarship competition is reopened and Jay is rightfully awarded the scholarship, and Camel is revealed to be expecting puppies, with Eliza offering Jay one of them. Ronnie is sent to the military academy as punishment for plagiarizing Jay's speech. He is surprised to find his instructor is Mike, who plans to discipline him harder than the other cadets. Cast: Tahj Mowry as Jay Martin, a 13-year-old student attending Columbus Hall, a private middle school. Craig Kirkwood as Mike Martin, Jay's older brother and a drill sergeant at Starkwell Military Academy. Shia LaBeouf as Ronald Ronnie Van Dusen, Jay's rival classmate and a bully. Sarah Paxton as Tracy Richburg, Jay's wheelchair-bound best friend. Stephen Bendit as Bill Lipka, Jay's best friend. Rachel Carson as Eliza Van Dusen, née Columbus, Ronnie Van Dusen's mother. Ed Begley, Jr. as Ward Van Dusen, Ronnie Van Dusen's father. Tony Larimer as Armand Columbus, Eliza Van Dusen's father. Melinda Haynes as Mrs. Martin, Jay and Mike's widowed mother. Irene Santiago as Adele, the Van Dusen's maid. Release. Critical reception. On Rotten Tomatoes, the film has an approval rating of 47% based on 538 reviews. It has only 2 comments, and Connor calls the film just an incredibly weird and campy movie about dog stealing. About the only noteworthy aspect is the fact that Shia LaBeouf plays a hilariously evil rich kid. Home media. A VHS was released on 5 March 2002 by Walt Disney Video.